Today on our final show of the year, we take a look at Ridge Glow.
Also, graduation.
Plus a 5K run like no other. WSRH Extra starts now.
They're competing for.
Hi, I'm Michael Loizo.
And I'm Amber Pellicone. Welcome to this year's final show of WSRH Extra.
After a long 4 years of looking forward to walking across the graduation stage, the class of 2015 is now moving on. WSRH News reporter Rebecca Wise has the story.
With 561 students graduating, the class of 2015 is the largest class graduating of Seminole Ridge history. But this graduation won't be remembered because of its size, but because of the dramatic and special moments that occurred. Mr. Sabin, a teacher who holds a place in all of our hearts, made a surprise guest appearance.
Athletic 53-year-old man benching 275 in the weight room, a nationally ranked tournament handball player, a twin brother, a husband, a teacher, a stray animal rescuer, a good neighbor, a cool uncle. But my world got turned upside down after being diagnosed with brain cancer. No work, no sports, no driving, no hair, awake all night due to meds, sleeping in pajamas all day. But fighting every day with a positive attitude and maintaining a really warped sense of humor works for me.
Also, we had another surprise in store, not only for us, but the parents of Keith Grieser.
We have one additional student to recognize this morning. This young man earned his diploma previously, but was not physically able to walk across the stage. He returned to Seminole Ridge this year in hopes of learning one more thing. Now I would like to invite Keithy Grieser to walk across the stage and be recognized.
Throughout their 4 years in high school, our seniors have had many successes and a fair share of failures. Lori Hymas attended the class of 2015's graduation to see what advice they want to leave for underclassmen.
At the class of 2015 graduation ceremony, the seniors had some last-minute advice for us underclassmen.
I'd like to say follow your dreams and believe in yourself because that's a big part of it, and put in all the effort you can because you'll make it.
Try to get at least a D in every class.
Don't do drugs. Enjoy the school year because it'll go by a lot faster than you think, trust me.
Don't let yourself on fire to keep others warm.
Word of advice, do your homework.
Always work hard because if you don't, you won't graduate and, that's not good.
So don't worry, undergrads. When you graduate, don't worry about falling because no one at Seminole Ridge has fallen yet.
For one, don't procrastinate because that's the last thing you want to deal with.
Go to class and actually do your work. You don't have to do the homework, but do the classroom. The tests are what really matters.
Yeah, just be yourself. That's the great advice I could give you guys.
Do your homework and try not to die. You'll make it here eventually. Yeah.
Stay in school.
Senior advice, when you graduate, you get free stuff.
Enjoy all of your extracurricular activities and actually go to class because your exams, you don't want to take them.
Use your school ID as much as possible at movies. Be cool. Don't be lame.
Thank you, class of 2015, for all the advice and good luck in the future. For WSRH Extra, I'm Lori Hymas.
Exam week is just around the corner, and WSRH News reporter Brittany Snowball has a story on how to prepare for your finals.
Stress, headaches, and cramming all night are the key essentials to exams. It's an unfortunate occurrence every student has to go through right before our summer vacation begins. For some of us, it's the most stressful time of the year, but for others, it's just a walk in the park.
I feel exams are kind of unnecessary, but especially after all the AP exams, it's just a lot to take in, but just gotta deal with it.
Shane Artilles and Sabrina Bilzer are very high up in their class, and they shared how they got there.
I don't really prepare. Kind of study the night before or maybe the morning of.
If I study a lot, then I'll feel good about my exams. just study and you'll be good.
Exams are something you can't get away from, so don't procrastinate and put it off.
Whenever you get your study guides, just study in advance. Don't like cram it until last minute.
Don't cram, because you will do a lot better. Study more than a night before. Crash Course is an amazing tool, and study groups. Study groups are always fun.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I was studying for my exams, like you guys should. For WSRH Extra, I'm Brittany Snowball.
Friday, May 15th, Seminole Ridge had its 3rd annual Ridge Glow. Kelly Matthews has more on the story.
It's kind of like a dance, but with people throwing paint at each other during the dance. So.
Ridge Glow 2015!
On May 15th, Seminole Ridge held their annual Ridge Glow, which is a giant paint party for students here at Seminole Ridge. Ridge Glow is only a few hours, but Christian Lagos says it takes a lot of preparation for this night to happen.
So we start around March and we order the paint, and it takes about 3 weeks to come in and then 3 weeks to bag it, so a lot of preparation goes into this.
From 2013 to 2015, Ridge Glow has improved in some ways, one of them being the number of students attending.
Our first year we were very successful. We made a lot of money. And it was helpful. You know, it was like a fundraiser on the level of the dodgeball tournament.
Now in its 3rd year, Ridge Glow has been a huge success. But we wanted to know, whose idea was it?
Janae Moody, she got the idea based off color vibes at other schools, and she brought it here and started Ridge Glow.
We're excited to see what the following years will bring us for Ridge Glow. For WSRH Extra, I'm Kelly Matthews.
I think the timer just went off, and you know what that means.
Cooking with Amber?
Cooking with Amber.
Today we're going to be making apple pie croissants. 1 small granny apple peeled, cored, and cut into 8 slices. A 1/3 cup of brown sugar. 1 8-ounce can of Pillsbury crescent rolls. 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Then you're going to peel the skin off of the apple. Be sure to cut the core from the apple fourths. Then cut each fourth in half. Once you've cut the apples, dip each slice into melted butter. Place the croissant triangles on a baking pan. Using a pastry brush, spread the melted butter on the croissants. Evenly mix 1 teaspoon of cinnamon with a 1/3 cup of brown sugar in a small bowl. Divide the mixture evenly among the croissants. Place an apple slice on the dough and roll the dough around the apple. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until the croissants are a golden brown. And that's how you make apple pie croissants. This has been What's Cooking with Amber Pelicone. The Palm Beach Zoo sponsors conservation projects in numerous parts of the world.
Saturday, May 16th, the zoo hosted a 5K run like no other.
Yeah, it was definitely a roar.
Amber and I went out to learn more about this roaring run.
Mark. Get set. Go!
Over 350 people set out on a 5K race hosted by the Palm Beach Zoo, raising money to help save the Malayan tigers.
We're here to help tigers in the wild. Now, there are only less than 300 Malayan tigers left in all of Malaysia. We've actually got more runners here than we have tigers, Malayan tigers, in the entire world. That's in the wild and in zoos together. So we really need to do a lot to help support these apex predators.
And a lot of support they received.
You're right, so many people came out in hopes of making a difference.
Isabel says she's ready to take on any challenge to help save the tigers.
I'm expecting a lot of running, and I'm expecting a lot of heat, but I'm ready.
While many people came out to support the tigers, some had different reasons for running.
The fitness aspect of it. I enjoy working out. I'm not really good at running. It's something that is actually challenging to me, so I'm doing it more because of that. I am a recent diabetic, which is also a reason why I'm kind of pushing myself a little more lately.
The money raised for the tigers goes towards camera tracking, poacher patrols, and tiger education. Save the tigers! Now let's get into sports. While the fall football season is still months away, Seminole Ridge football players have been hard at work on the fields and in the weight room in preparation for their spring game. WSRH sports reporter Wister Ledoux gives us a look.
Every team has a few star players. Even though the season has yet to start, we have our eye on them.
Game went well. We won 48-35. We could have done a little bit better in some areas, and we're just excited that we came away with the win. And I think people are going to love our offense this year. It's going to be very exciting.
We spoke to Coach about this season's schedule.
Our schedule is not very easy at all. We probably have one of the toughest schedules in the state. We have Glade Central this year, Pahokee, Park Vista. We have Belen Jesuit out of Miami, which is a private school. It's very, very good. And a whole host of other schools, but it's very tough this year.
Coach also listed a few key players.
Sean Edwards, Jeremiah Brown, Justin Alley now. Defensively, we got a great bunch of guys too. Shaquille Bussey, Dylan Lyons.
For WSRH Extra, I'm Wister Ledoux.
And that's going to do it for this season of WSRH Extra. I'm Michael Loizo.
And I'm Amber Pelicone. We now leave you with a very special Edit to the Beat recap of this school year by Nick Seltzer and Connor Ryan.
Am I wrong? In the summer. Till the day I die. Now am I wrong? I need a summer song tonight. I don't care. I'm changing all the station. I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing. Just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I'm more what I wrote. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I running on in the summer? Trying to reach the things that I can't see. That's just how I feel in the summer. That's just how I feel in the summer. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. All needs a little love in my life. I miss the conversation. I need a summer song tonight. The beat goes on and on and on and on. I need a little love tonight. Hard to resist temptation. I'm searching for the summer song tonight. I don't care. I'm changing all the stations. So am I wrong in the summer? Till the day I die. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Now am I wrong? I need a summer song tonight. I don't care. I'm changing all the stations. That's just how I feel in the summer. That's just how I feel in the summer. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
You're not ready for what?
I'm not ready to be a real adult at all. Not even a little bit.
I am.
Like, can I just stay